There we go.
No one can withstand the power of the apocalypse.
Guys, let me know if the audio's too loud. This is already looking hype.
Only existed for a fraction of what you know as time. Yet you call yourselves lords of this land by leaning on the heavens' glow.
It sounds like it, Hasa.
Fighting them? Hey, wait!
Pixie, you're sub. What are you talking about? New boss, I guess. I mean, that looks pretty dope.
Life, death, and the world around us.
Oh, watch here. I have turbo.
Set of laws.
All right, that's what's up. That's what's up. Long awaited.
A bitter pill to swallow. Taking a turn for the better.
I'm hype about that.
Feast your eyes. Watch and learn.
Literally 2 new characters coming.
Sight clear.
You know it, Jess.
The competition is heating up. Oh, and here's Kaveh bringing up the rear.
It does kind of seem like Saito's going to get a reroll as well, too, maybe, right? And Wander again? And Tignari's there. What do you think? You think that means that they'll bring the weapon back?
Nice.
Whoa! Wow!
Awesome!
Hey everyone, I'm Zach Aguilar, and welcome to the GENSHIN IMPACT version 3.6 special program. Wow, I didn't expect we'd appear right after the trailer this time. I hope you all enjoyed that. Anyway, we've got a jam-packed program today.
Yes, right.
We even have more
Morning.
hosts than usual. So why don't we go around and take a moment to introduce ourselves?
Sure thing. Hey everybody, it's so good to see you all again. I'm Kimberly Ann Campbell, the voice of Nahida. I'm so excited to finally be back and share new content with all of you.
Oh, well, if it isn't the renowned traveler. Hello, everyone. My name is Anjali Gunapaneni, and I'm the voice of Dory. Thank you for always supporting the business of Lord Sangama Bay with your shiny Mora.
And I'm Sean Dury, the voice of Baizhu from Boo Boo Pharmacy. Are you experiencing any discomfort? And how many days have the symptoms persisted?
Yeah, I'm pretty good, thanks, doctor. But I do have this problem where I am way too obsessed with my cute little chibi. Hello.
Aw, me too.
That's fair.
Anyway, I am sure a lot of our viewers have already seen our characters pop up in the game by now.
True, yeah, you've all been a part of the traveler's journey at some point or another.
That's right, and we'll be seeing everyone again to experience some new stories together in the upcoming version.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah, me too. You know,
Morning.
I think we're ready to jump into some upcoming content.
Yes, we are.
I don't know, one of our new playable characters in version 3.6. Let me know if I'm saying this right. I think his name is Baizhu? Baizhu? Is that how you say it?
Real subtle, Sean.
Nice. I'm sure everyone's waiting to see which event wish the new characters will be appearing in. So, let's get to our first redemption code, and in the meantime, everyone will also be able to check out some details about the version 3.6 event wishes.
Sounds good.
Okay. All right. First code's up, guys. We will have these posted in Discord. Make sure you get them today, though. They expire tonight. So we got Nilo and... Okay, interesting. It was Nilo and Nahida coming first, too. And Kev is a 4-star, I guess. And Baizhu and Ganyu, okay. That's what's up. Wow, good. Another character and another weapon to pull for.
When on the road, one should take
The weapon looks pretty cool, yeah.
to pause
It does look pretty damn cool.
Appreciate the wondrous danger is
Shout out weapon series? Maybe, right?
You're about to collapse, aren't you?
Look at the elegance.
The doctor will see you now.
Taking a turn for the better.
It's like a melee Dendro character, kind of? Something like that? I mean, I know it's Catalyst, but...
Okay, that snake was awesome. Also, its design totally popped up on Baizhu's shield.
Oh, I like that.
Well, I'm afraid of snakes, but Chung Chung sounds so cute.
Yeah, me too. And also, random thought, but isn't Baizhu the first male character with glasses?
Oh, wow. I think you're right.
Yeah, I think you're right. Personally, I love
That was
his
definitely a
face.
random
I think
thought.
It's amazing.
Not planned.
Also, you can't go wrong with purple pants.
Not biased at
You
all.
really can't. You know what? Okay, let's talk about Baizhu. Baizhu is a doctor at Boo Boo Pharmacy and is skilled at healing his patients. His abilities have helped Boo Boo Pharmacy make a reputation for itself in Liyue Harbor. But most importantly, Baizhu is a gentle and refined physician, and his heart is dedicated to helping the world. He tends to anyone who comes to Boo Boo Pharmacy
here
seeking
now.
medical attention, regardless of their wealth or status.
Ah.
Oh, I see. So he's that kind of doctor.
What kind did you think he was?
Oh, I don't know. I kind of thought he might be the type of doctor who does good things, but with his own nefarious plan. You know, like,
Morning, Jesse.
I can save you.
But for a price.
I guess he just seems kind of mysterious like that.
Well, I give your imagination some credit, but sorry, he isn't quite the suspicious doctor like you imagined. In fact, he's actually a trusted physician among the people of Liyue Harbor. Everyone prefers to go see Dr. Baizhu, no matter how serious the problem may be. But even though he works as a skilled physician, his own condition isn't so great.
I know people say that doctors are the worst patients. Is that the case for Baizhu as well?
Well, Baizhu's case is a little complicated, and I don't want to give away any spoilers, so travelers will have to check him out in-game to learn more about his story. So, zip, that's all you hear out of me.
Okay, well, no matter what happens, I just hope that he'll be able to take care of himself.
Me too. But besides his health, Baizhu also has some other troubles to worry about. For example, Director Hu will sometimes put up ads outside of Boo Boo Pharmacy to promote her funeral parlor. On top of that, poor
Director
little
Hu.
Chi-Chi is terrified of Hu Tao. So there are some days where Baizhu really has his hands full.
Yeah, that does sound like something that Hu Tao would do.
As fate would have it, Baizhu's master and the former director of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor both studied together under the same master. But the two had differing views on the concepts of life and death and ended up going their separate ways. Their differences were passed down to their apprentices, which has led to Baizhu and Hu Tao's different views. In version 3.6, travelers
You got
will
it,
be
Brad.
able to play through Baizhu's story quest to hear some of Baizhu's inner thoughts and learn more about this caring
That should
doctor.
be pretty cool.
Interesting. I can't wait to check it out.
In his search for discovering new treatments and cures, Baizhu will often choose to test new medicines on himself. As you spend time with Baizhu in the field, you can make use of his knowledge of herbs and interact with certain harvestable items, which will heal your current active character.
So, since Baizhu is a doctor, I think
I gotta be honest, that
it's safe to
doesn't seem
say
very
that
useful.
Most of his combat abilities are focused on healing, right?
Yep, that's right.
I mean, I hope he has a lot of healing.
Battle is usually
Another
broken
Dendro
into
healer is
2
awesome.
steps. Step 1 is to control a wandering sprite that cruises.
I mean,
through
maybe if you're
enemies
using
with
Nahida really
first
quick,
HP
that could
to
actually be
his
kind of cool, right?
teammates. Step
Do you think
2
that's
is to
useful?
create a
I don't
shield.
know.
When the shield refreshes, ends, or is broken, not only will it provide healing, but it will also deal dendro damage to enemies.
A shield and a heal, though, that's- I mean, that's what's
Even
up.
in a difficult spot, as long as the diagnosis and treatment are done
And dendro
properly,
application?
lives can always be saved.
Sweet. Looks like we'll be able to try out some new team compositions with him in mind.
For sure. Well, all right, I think that's all we have for Baizhu, so let's move on to our next playable character. I bet many travelers already know him well.
I think the heals on the item pickup is just kind of like a bonus, you
I
know?
always think it takes people with similar tastes to sustain a pleasant conversation.
His design is pretty cool. Dude's literally carrying a suitcase.
Come at me! Breaking new ground!
I guess he's gonna be a 4-star, right?
Cool.
Nice.
Okay. Did you see him make dendro cores?
Yeah,
with
Jesse, I
scroll
think so
on
too.
command?
Definitely, it's
That'll be useful for
like
me.
the extra
That
like
was
passive one, right?
crazy. And the toolbox, he has some
It is. It's all
cool
business.
accessories. I am jealous.
Oh yeah, I'm loving those animations. Super cool.
Okay.
I think this design looks great.
Kaveh has some connections with Dory. I'll introduce him. Kaveh is an architect and has this keen sense for beauty and the arts that he's developed ever since he was a child. Not to brag or anything, but his magnum opus is the Palace of Alcazar, which is crazy coincidence where Dory lives. And his designs not only provide the required functionality, but also greatly incorporate his own artistic taste, making them feel unique and noteworthy.
Well, he sounds like a genius, so he must be pretty successful.
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't quite lead the life of success and carefree spending like you might imagine. It's actually kind of the opposite. He hardly has enough more to survive.
Mood.
Okay, so he's broke. Interesting. Why's that?
Well, it kind of comes down to Kaveh's personality.
It's like Zhongli.
He's a very perceptive person, so he has this sensitive and delicate side to his character. He also has a strong sense of empathy and can understand the emotions and thoughts of different people, which may actually be one of his sources of artistic inspiration. For example, when someone is trying to sell something to Kaveh, all they have to do is make up some story about how the proceeds go to helping poor children, and he'll practically hand over his mora. Like all of it.
Wow, what a nice but gullible guy.
Yeah. And on top of that, he doesn't limit himself with the cost of construction. Take the Palace of Alcazar.
So he's an
as
idiot.
Example. Maybe only a real
this is funny as hell.
like him, who doesn't care about the costs, could ever build something as amazing as that. So you gotta respect him for that.
Yeah.
But it's probably these kinds of situations that have made him become roommates with I'll Hate Them.
But aren't I'll Hate Them and Kaveh polar opposites? We see them bicker all the time.
About what?
Well, Kaveh thinks that I'll Hate Them lacks feelings for others and always disagrees with his point of view. But like Anjali just said, Kaveh can understand how
He's an impulse buyer. He's an impulse buyer, right?
Understanding doesn't always mean agreement.
Right. Yeah, I think we're starting to understand Kaveh's character a little better now. So next we can move on to some of his talents.
Yeah, for sure. As an architect, Kaveh can help everyone save some materials when creating furnishings, and his mapping abilities might come in handy during battle. As a unique and creative designer, Kaveh must
That's
always
dope.
bring
That's really
tools with
cool,
him.
honestly.
His toolbox, named Marak, not only provides Kaveh with tools, but also has many interesting uses. For example, Marak's mapping ability allows him to
His
see the
animation is
battlefield,
sick.
causing all dendro cores within a certain AoE to burst immediately.
Nice.
In addition to that, when Marak completely releases its energy, it converts Kaveh's attack.
Why does
damage
his
to
kit
dendro
seems dope,
damage,
honestly.
and increases Kaveh's combat capabilities.
Okay.
You don't need to worry about triggering all those.
He's gonna be
dendro
good for a
cores
bloom
at the
team,
same
right?
time.
If I
Kaveh
just
won't be hurt
heard
by
that
them.
properly?
In fact, one of Kaveh's talents actually causes him to recover a set amount of HP when he takes damage from a dendro core.
It's always good to have a reliable partner like that. Changshang always gives Baizhu a lot of help too, you know.
Exactly. But Marak is pretty remarkable. It can even wield a
Yeah, it
sword
sounds like
with
it.
Kaveh.
It sounds like he was meant for
Pretty
Neela.
awesome toolbox.
I know, right? Okay, so that should be just about everything we have for Kaveh.
How should I say this? I think his character has more depth than we expected.
Well, he is a distinguished architect from the Nation of Wisdom, so we shouldn't underestimate him.
Yeah, and Kaveh will be appearing in the main event for version 3.6, so maybe we give some details about that next?
Oh, okay, I got this one. Our main event for version 3.6 is the Academia Extravaganza. In addition to the variety of celebrations, the event also serves as a chance for the 6 Darshans to compete. The Extravaganza consists of 2 main parts, the Wisdom Gala and the Inter-Darshan Championship. In the Wisdom Gala, the 6 Darshans have prepared 6 corresponding activities to show off the style of each respective school. As for the Inter-Darshan Championship, each of the Darshans will be selecting a single member to represent their school in a large competition.
Okay.
I wonder who the last one's gonna be.
So maybe we can talk about some gameplay that travelers can expect to see. It sounds like we'll be getting a total of 6 different game modes this time. That's a lot.
They breezed over that free Farazan pretty quick there.
Each of the 6 Darshans will be compiling their research to provide fun mini-games for everyone to enjoy. For example, Layla's Rthawahis Darshan will be setting up an astrolabe used for studying astrology at their booth. When travelers adjust the astrolabe to the appropriate height and angle, the stars on the astrolabe will light up and form a pattern. Look, this time the pattern is a cute little fungus.
Aw, that does look like fun.
Nice.
Here's another one.
Kind of reminds me of the Mona quest from Golden
Apple.
Apple.
Will have a game that displays their understanding of mechanisms and architecture. Travelers will learn how to use the least possible materials to build a road that meets certain requirements within a limited space.
That's pretty cool.
Ooh,
That's pretty cool.
I'm already getting a lot of ideas for this one. Okay. It seems travelers will have a
Ooh,
lot
Egwin,
of
sure,
freedom
good
to try
point.
whatever arrangements they
It definitely was
can
Geo.
to reach those goals.
Next is Vahumana. They're taking their booth pretty seriously. They will be holding an archaeological activity where travelers will use specialized equipment to detect relic replicas.
Guys, you know what all these games mean
Travelers
though?
will have to
Tons of
carefully
free
observe the
primos and other
surrounding
things.
environment as they search, and even eliminate external interference affecting the detectors to find the relic replicas.
Oh, well, this is all very nice, but
Jess,
are
don't be
there any
frustrated. It's gonna be
games where we
fantastic.
won't have to go running around as much. I'm lazy.
Yes.
I think
there's
a lot of the
something
mini
for
games can be fun.
everyone
It's like
in
a little
these
change
game
up
modes.
sometimes, you know?
With this one, you can just relax and stay put while you listen to a story. But as you're listening, you also get to ask the storyteller some questions. If you're able to ask and uncover some key information, then you'll receive some clues to lead you to the truth of the story.
I mean, listen, 1,000 primo gems, right? We're not gonna turn that
On
down.
the other hand, is preparing a small combat experiment to put travelers' combat abilities to the test within a set amount of time. Of
Mice, that's
course, they'll
based. That's
kindly
based.
provide a variety of potions to help travelers overcome.
All right, listen, yeah, you're both okay. Listen, you're both making solid points. You're both making solid points.
And last but not least,
I'm gonna bite my tongue on that one now.
Harmonic experiment set up by Tainari's Amorta Darshan. Travelers will be able to control replicas of various creatures and command their movement according to a
God.
specific rhythm. And that should be everything we have.
I don't know how I feel about this one. It's
So
like,
which Darshan's events are you all most excited about?
Oh, you know, Spontamod, because that's what I'm all about.
I mean, that's dope. To get a Farazan though and get a crown, I'm always gonna be happy about that. You know?
Confident, are we?
Oh,
Wow. I like the star.
I mean, the
one.
Farazan would be
I like
great for Carter's
stars.
account.
It's very cool.
Yeah.
I'm most excited to listen to a story because I think that's about my speed.
Oh, I get that.
And let's not forget that in addition to the Wisdom Gala, we still have the Inter-Darshan Championship. This is a contest of wisdom and courage, and you won't want to miss seeing which Darshan is able
That was a
to
good catch on the
claim
last one
title
being
of
Geo. I
champion.
wonder.
Very cool. Oh,
I
and
mean-
there is one more thing to mention here. Layla's very own hangout.
It's probably only a
quest will
few
be
hours. I
arriving
don't know.
with Version 3.6, so be sure not to miss it. Okay, that's all.
Yay, we get to
A
hang
nice
out with
nice
Layla.
sleeping hangout. Let's go.
Excited to check it out.
Okay, and our next event will also be taking place in Sumeru. Waynute activity has suddenly been on the rise, and the academia is dispatching researchers to respond to the problem.
This time, we'll be helping scholars clear the desert of obstructions, assemble the Waynute Slayer cannon, and repel the Wandering Waynute.
The Waynute Slayer Cannon, huh? Wow.
Waynute?
Wow, that's quite the name.
As its name implies,
Was that always the right name?
Against Waynute.
And just the
Our
entire
task will
community
be
has
to clear
decided
out
that that's not what it
monsters
is.
nearby and help with the preparations so the cannon can start.
That makes it so
attacking.
much funnier to me.
I'm sure our travelers will be able to help handle the situation.
Oh, yeah. We also have one other event for travelers to continue improving their combat abilities. During the challenge, travelers will have to complete 3 consecutive combat rounds. During each round, the system will randomly activate one or more
Okay,
of 4
combat.
possible effects
I'm with
at
it.
set intervals of time.
Oh, so I guess it's safe to say that no 2 rounds will play the same.
I guess not.
Yeah. If the buff you receive happens to synergize with
Whatever,
your
that'll
team
be fun.
composition, then your team will really start to shine. I personally think it's interesting to have these random elements added to the challenge. I feel like it'll bring some fun surprises to the gameplay.
Yeah.
Totally. And these buff effects are all pretty powerful. The travelers should definitely try some different team combinations and see what synergies.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about.
And also, the Overflowing Mastery event will be returning once again with double drops for a limited time to help.
You know, I'm
travelers
actually
keep
always
leveling up their
pretty down
characters.
with these,
In addition to
even
the
though they
events we've already
could
mentioned,
just
there'll be
not make us
one
use
more
resin and
event
give us
taking
something,
place
give us
in
books
the
another way,
Baizhu
but
area. So first,
I still-
think
I'll still
we should
take it,
reveal the new
honestly.
area.
You can stack books really easily
Before
with
we do
these.
that, let's take a quick break and give another redemption code.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we need that
Sounds
redemption
good.
code.
Oh, but one more note, we'll have some info regarding new artifact sets during the break, so be sure not to miss that.
Cool. Yo, wait, what? Wait, hold on. Oh, shit. Okay. Okay. Another 2-piece for HP? All right, that changes a lot. I'm with it. I'm with it. That's what's up. Jesse, is that going to do it? You think so? The second set, right? That's got to be it. I mean, that's a big damage increase. That's a huge damage increase. That seems like a perfect set. Actually,
Welcome
Pixie, you're
back,
right.
everyone.
You're right, too.
Yeah, we are back and ready to show an all-new area.
A whopping
being added to
2%
the
increase. Let's go.
That's right. And I hope you're all as excited as we are. This area
Yo,
is
Taz, what's up,
located
dude?
deep in the desert, in the northwest of the desert of
Okay,
Akamath.
wait.
According to legends, it was one of the main rifts that monsters were emerging from during the Conria disaster.
Jesse, this is a new area, isn't it?
And the
That's
site
new?
of a battlefield where God suppressed the power of the abyss. Although it was originally desert, the ecological system has completely changed due to the power of the abyss, and it has become a large, uninhabited area of swamps and wastelands.
So,
This is
you're
the new area. That's
saying
what's
that
up.
we might
Hell yeah.
be able to uncover some buried secrets about Conria
Endless
there?
content, guys.
On second thought, it kind of sounds like it might be dangerous.
Yeah. Luckily, we have some little help.
I am loving the mixed feelings you guys are giving off about more desert right now.
Waiting for us that will lend us its abilities, allowing travelers to freely fly across parts of the area and access some locations.
I mean, that's pretty cool. That's kind of cool. I think that's cool.
We'll be able to fly
We can be a
around
Sealy, basically.
Yeah, this will be your chance to fulfill your dream, Zach.
More of, I don't know, this is a new pet. I think if you
Helping
become a
Flourish
pet.
recover its power, there will be a small event for travelers to help it continue.
It does. That kind of looks like a red
We will
ocean
guide
head. Yeah.
Flourish to drive away enemies.
That's cool.
Conduct speed training and complete puzzles, so be sure to check it out. Travelers.
I mean,
may
that's cool in
also
theory,
encounter
right?
a new enemy during their journey
You guys are
through version
right, too. This is
3.6,
definitely a
the
female
Iniquitous
lector.
Baptist. Its abilities include using multiple elements in battle and creating shields for corresponding elements to reduce damage. It definitely looks like it'll be a formidable enemy.
That's not all. We have
Mechanics.
2 more interesting enemies that travel.
Yo, that looks sick.
The Animo
That looks really cool.
Hydro Hilly-churl rogues.
Yo,
These Hilly-churls
that's
are
awesome.
wandering across Teyvat and do not belong to any particular Hilly-churl
It has a
tribe.
scythe?
Sometimes they assist other Hilly-churls or tribes in need of help, and they also have a unique combat style.
Even though it seems this place is full of new dangers, that still won't stop the traveler from bringing new hope to the region. Some clues related to Conria are also waiting to be uncovered here, so it's definitely worth exploring.
Right, we need a
Last
scythe.
but
We need a
not
scythe.
least, in version 3.6, the legendary Dragon of Verdure, a pep, will
Yeah, this
appear.
boss looked sick,
The
too.
Dragon of Verdure was once an emerald green.
I just hope it doesn't go
dragon
underground. Don't go underground, all
but
right?
its color later
Just stay
changed to
above the
that of
ground.
yellow sand.
Oh my god, it goes
Recently,
underground.
seems to be suffering from
Why do they keep
severe
doing this,
illness.
though? Why do they keep doing
Travelers will
this?
their way to the Dendro Dragon's habitat to face it in battle, so we must be very careful.
As long as it's just a
Battle
little
will be
bit.
Split into 3 phases.
Because you know it's coming in the abyss, right?
To take note of is that in the second phase of the fight, travelers will need to protect the Dendro Dragon from monsters.
That looks like a nice
in
long
order to prevent
downtime of
the
no
dragon's
damage.
illness from getting into us.
Looks like a nice long downtime of no damage. Jesse, you ready for that abyss?
And in the third
You ready
phase,
for that abyss, bro?
The Dendro Dragon will unleash some extremely powerful attacks, so travelers will need to
The
be
game is
careful
always
to
fair.
avoid those.
Oh, yeah.
At this point, we don't know what the Dendro Dragon has been through and what exactly.
Well, it's not
caused it
only
to
does it
change
go
into its
onto the
current
ground,
twisted
but then
form.
it's out of reach.
Perhaps we'll get some more answers after we face it.
I mean, listen, this is cool. Keep it out of the abyss, though. Don't bring this one to the abyss.
Connection with Sumeru's history and gods.
They're gonna.
Going into its lair and determining what's causing its current condition is an important task and will be helpful to the entire nation
Ooh,
of
true.
Sumeru.
Okay, okay.
So,
I mean, if
you'd
it
like
is,
to
then it
learn
won't be in the
more
abyss.
about the Dendro Dragon, then be sure to check out Chapter 2 of Nahida's story.
Yo,
quest.
another story quest for Nahida?
Sure. I think there'll be a lot of.
Nahida's my girl. We'll actually be doing that one on
travelers
stream,
in
guys.
this one, so be sure to look forward to it.
Absolutely. And that's about all we have for new content in the upcoming version.
Oh, so you guys, if it's a new weekly boss, that's sick. Like, we're due for him one too, I think.
Regarding Genshin Impact.
Yeah, Nihida rerun phase 1.
The second album for the
Nila.
Sumeru region, titled The Unfathomable Sand Dunes, will also be releasing soon.
Oh, nice.
Nice. I love the Sumeru region music.
Yeah, I do too.
Just as I'm getting close to 100%ing everything on my account.
Compiling
We're gonna get a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, this is just. Never mind.
For the Sumeru
This is just music.
region, spanning versions 3.1 to 3.6.
Okay, this is super cool. I'm super excited.
Yeah.
Be sure and pick that up.
I'm hyped.
Right, so let's watch a trailer of the new OST and give our final redemption code of the day.
Last redemption code. Guys, again, reminder, these expire, so make sure you're doing right away, and we will have them in Discord. They might already be in Discord. I don't know. We have an incredible set of mods here that might have already done it. But seriously, you don't need to lose stream and add that. You got Mist Splitter? Let's go. Congrats. That's awesome. You know, your potato. Oh my god. She ain't gonna love it. Yeah, listen. I honestly think this looks really cool so far. I'm down. We got a bunch of new characters. They're opening up more of the area too.
Right, so
We got a bunch of mini games coming. Lots of primo gems with that too. Crown.
Oh, right?
Yeah. You know what? I'm looking forward to spending more time with Nihida in her new story quest chapter and confronting.
And Nahida's story
Central
quest was
Dragon.
bomb, so I'm down.
Yeah, that's gonna be crazy. I'm super happy to have gotten.
I think you guys are right. I think it's gonna be a weekly boss.
This is so cool, and also that
We're so
trailer
due
was
for that.
So cool.
Oh, so
Definitely.
It was.
I think it's really cool that people will get to discover more about Baizhu and that there's more to him than just the man who works at the Boo Boo Pharmacy.
It's got layers.
True that. I'm looking forward to the new area, new playables, and of course, the Academia Extravaganza looked super fun to me.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, this is the end of the special program. It's been so great hanging with you guys.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you for having me again.
Of course, this is the end. I'll see you guys all in game.
Goodbye.
These are getting shorter and shorter. I mean, listen, it was like action packed though, right? They were on it the whole time. That's cool. Honestly, I'm more and more pleased with the way that they're doing these live streams lately than when we had like an hour of just the devs talking, you know? This was like the whole thing we like, and honestly, the chibis with the voice actors is like the best way to do it. Like, it's so enjoyable like that, you know? Well, Jesse, you missed the trailer in the beginning. That's where the hype part was. But don't, dude, I'll throw it up. You were only like 10 minutes late, something like that, so. Not even. But, no, I mean, listen, honestly, guys, I'm down. We got a bunch of new characters. We got lots of primo gems coming. We got new area extending onto Sumeru. I mean, I think this looks good. Probably a new weekly boss. I mean, it makes sense for all the mechanics on it, too, that it would be that. So that was a good call on your guys' end, for sure. I think the patch looks good. And honestly, I'm just happy that the live stream doesn't crash anymore as well, too. The only hype. I don't know, dude. I thought it was hype. I thought the new enemies looked great. I thought there was a lot of good stuff on this too. I'm pleased.